What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video. If you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And today I want to review Captain America, the Winter Soldier movie. And I want to just say this movie was phenomenal. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. And the reason I'm reviewing this movie is because I'm doing an MCU movie watch. I started with Iron Man, Thor, the Captain America, Hulk, and the way I'm doing the MCU timeline movie watch is I'm watching it the year it came out. So while I'm editing to this, I put a picture up to show the timeline of the movies that I'm watching. So basically, so far I done watched half of the MCU timeline, and I came across Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and this movie was amazing. Like from start to finish, the tone, it was darker, more grounded. It felt like a political thriller, not your typical superhero movie. Like this movie was really amazing, and it's just so much to be said about it. Like the action, the fighting sequences, and the overall dynamic of the movie was amazing from the acting and the cast. So basically, Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, he's not just following orders, he's just questioning the orders. You can feel the tension between the world he came from and the one he's living in now. So basically, I have notes, so I'm looking at my laptop and recording this at the same time. So bear with me. Basically, Captain America is working for S.H.I.E.L.D, but something's not adding up, and he finds out that Hydra has secretly taken over from the inside. And then Nick Fury, he gets attacked in the movie, which I will say that was a good action sequence. I thought this was gonna get your boy up out of the movie at that point, but eventually he escaped, and like that was a good action sequence. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. And he gets attacked. Steve goes on the run with Black Widow, and then along the way he comes across Sam Wilson and the Falcon, and well, AKA the Falcon. And then the Winter Soldier shows up, and that's when stuff gets real because he end up shooting, well, pew-pewing Nick Fury. Can't say certain things here on YouTube. He end up pew-pewing Nick Fury, and then Nick Fury, he like passes away in the movie. Then later on find out he wasn't really dead. So I thought that was really fun and crazy. I wasn't expecting that. And come to find out the assassin is Bucky, Captain America's friend from back in the day. And excuse me for not knowing the lore. Like I know y'all fanboys of this Marvel stuff take this so seriously. So just bear with me. I don't know the lore and all of that background, even though I should, but it's hard to process all the information pertaining to this whole universe with all these superheroes and stuff. But I'm learning as I go. But so basically, Bucky, he ends up um being like fried in the mind and just taken over by the Hydra people. And that's when the movie becomes more like from action to story to more personal stuff, basically. And that's when stuff gets real hype for me. Like the movie really turns it up a notch because there's so much going on. But let me check the rest of my notes. The action, yeah, the action and choreography was insane, tight, realistic, and intense. The elevator scene, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. And if if anybody's watching the MCU timeline or have already watched the rest of the movies after this one, basically, I think it's in Avengers Endgame. Yeah, they'll do a callback to the elevator scene in this movie. So if you know, you know. Like I really liked how they did that. But this elevator scene in this movie was really, it was amazing. Like the stunts, the fight, and all of that was really great. But what really hit me was the message that Captain America starts realizing the world's not really black and white, and he's standing between freedom and control and trying to do what's right, even when it means standing alone. And I think a lot of people can resonate with that. So I like the strength. It just wasn't about the physicality, it's more morality, and the connection between him and Black Widow and Sam Wilson felt real, like a found family. So I really like that whole dynamic between the three of them. So that was really good to see. And the Falcon, Sam Wilson, he was doing his thing in this movie too, like flying up in the sky and just dodging all them bullets and stuff. He was doing his thing. And Black Widow, I really like how they portrayed her in this movie, like to her full potential, like being an assassin and doing all the stunts and stuff. I know in later movies she's showcased the same way, but in this movie, I really liked her a lot in this movie, seeing her like doing everything and just, you know, oh, and there was a certain part of the movie where I thought they was finna get her up out the movie, like that whole action sequence on the bridge, and they was pew pewing at each other like with the guns and stuff, and I thought they was finna get her up out of here at a certain point in the movie. But yeah, this movie is really great. It takes place after the Avengers and before Age of Ultron, and the major turning point was like the fall of Shield, and it reshapes the entire MCU. And we get to meet Falcon, aka Sam Wilson, for the first time, and then the movie really changed the direction of Marvel, and it made things more realistic and more political and more human. So yeah, I really liked this movie, and it was really great. Let me check my notes again. What else? What I really connected with was like how Steve was able to stand his ground even when everyone else followed orders. He trusts his own conscience, and I really like that moment in the movie where he gave a speech to everybody to either be on his side or like be against him and do what's right. And I got chills off that scene alone, like with the whole speech, because it can really resonate with what's going on in today's world and society and stuff. And that was a really good scene and a good moment in the movie that I enjoyed. So yeah, it reminded me of time that sometimes that doing the right thing means standing alone. That hit deep, and because it's not easy in real life either. So yeah, and the bond between him and Bucky, it's like really about never giving up on someone. Even though Bucky, he just don't remember nothing at all because his mind is fried, and he just doing what he told to do and take out people. So yeah, but Captain America wasn't giving up on his best friend from so long ago, and he wasn't giving up on him in this movie. And that whole action sequence was amazing. The action sequence where they was like falling from the sky from the ship and going into the ground, and they was fighting and stuff. So yeah, I just thought that was really dope. And Captain America, the Winter Soldier movie, it really surprised me. It's smart, emotional, action packed, but also honest about what it means to have principles in this messy world. So I would definitely recommend this movie to people who really don't watch superhero movies, because it's a fun time and it's really dope and amazing. And I watched it twice. So that's how good of a movie it was to me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what's next and what I gotta watch. I think I gotta watch I watched Avengers Endgame, so after that I gotta watch Spider-Man No Way From Home. But yeah, this was overall a fantastic movie. And if you want more content like this, like movie reviews, TV show reviews, and music reviews, leave it in the comments. I'll definitely check it out. I love taking recommendations, like, you know, anything. Like, so just bear with me. I'm still new to this. And yeah, like, if I left out anything, just let me know. I'm not afraid of critique as long as it's respectful. But yeah, that's all I got today. If you like this content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.
I know I'm asking a lot. The price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. But I'm willing to bet I'm not.